Replay watchers, you're who's with me right now. Let me just do what I got to do here real quick and then we'll jump in. I appreciate you. It takes some kind of vibe and connection to watch on the replay. So thank you guys for even watching me on the replay. That's awesome. So give me just a moment while I jump into my secondary device here. Put this where I need to put it. Hey guys. Hi Liz on YouTube. Hi Terry. Hi Carla. Hi ladies on Facebook. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today, huh? Happy Thursday. I finally made it on a Thursday. Can you believe that? We'll see how this goes. We will see how this goes tonight. Good. I'm glad you're well. Hi, Pascal. Yes, happy Thursday. Hold on. I'm still trying to do everything I need to do. Hold on, guys. Take this off. You guys are the best. I'm all right. I'm on the mend. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. That's how I want to talk about it. I'm on the mend. I still have some kind of cough and whatnot, but I'm, on the upswing. I will be teaching Get Psychic next week. So you better believe I am affirming my wellness. Hi, Olivia on YouTube. Hi, Sherry Copeland. Good to see you, sweetheart. Hold on just a minute. I'm not doing the right things now. Oh, wait. Yes, I am. Shucks. Hold on, guys. My brain is scattered. I'm trying to share this where I need to share it. There it is. I think that's it. Aw, thank you for those stars, sweetheart. I do receive 1 penny per star on the broadcast and they do all add up. So thank you so much. I know that Facebook has increased the price of stars. So thank you. Thank you for those stars. Hi, Sandra Hartman. Tiffany Tisdale. Hey, girl. How you doing today? Glad to see everyone. It looks like most of my viewers are on YouTube. That's crazy. Hi, YouTubers. So glad to see you guys coming in thick. That's awesome. Look at my Facebookers are tapping the hearts now. They're like, don't you dare think you're going to outdo us. We're going to tap these hearts. We're going to tap these thumbs. We're going to outdo the YouTubers. You guys are awesome. So I do have some card decks here with me today, but I do want to say this is an 18 and over broadcast because I'm an 18 and over kind of person. All right. I cuss, I vape. Sometimes we talk about sensitive things, but that's what real life's about. So if you're easily offended, I may not be the person for you. And I'll just say that. I mean, I'm tactful and all the things. However, we talk about real stuff. I don't, beat around the bush. I don't skirt around those messages that might be a little more challenging because that's where we're able to find awareness and empowerment and healing and grow. Hi, Jess Blackburn. Hi, Mary Beth Custer. Hi, Maya Hinton. Yes, Amber Harrington has made it. Yes, we're all here. Love you guys. You're the best. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, real talk. That's what's up. That is how we heal. When we don't want to talk about unpleasant things in our life and we just kind of learn to live with them, then there's no growth and expansion and healing that is achieved there. So, talking about some of the more challenging things that happen can empower us, on how to deal with that in a healthier way. And the energy patterns hit us all, guys. I do say this, if it's not you now, it could have been last week. You know what I mean? It could be next week. Who knows? And I'm talking healthy patterns and sticky patterns. The energy patterns do kind of move around the collective and it hits certain, several people at a time, people that know each other, people that don't. I see it all the time here in the collective as I read for you guys. It's really neat. The way the patterns can hit us all. So please, guys, I want you to let your ears perk up and listen with an open mind and open heart because Spirit wants to speak to many, even through someone else's reading. So that doesn't mean you won't get a reading of your own, but other people's readings are a chance to receive some kind of guidance that you would have otherwise not received, on a certain other area of situation or whatnot. So let your ears perk up. I do want you guys to know that I'm aligned with love and light in God. Yes, even though I cuss. Yes, even though I vape. Yes, even though I'm a regular real person. All right. But I am aligned with love and light in God. And I'm here of service of the greatest and highest good of all of you guys. All right. Because between me and God, God is definitely the all knowing one of the two. I am a regular real person just like anybody else, but spirit shows up for us all the time, every time. It's amazing. So I thank you for allowing me to co-create with spirit in this way for you guys. I'm doing free readings tonight only. Free readings as drawn by spirit. Aw. Danielle says earlier she was watching our session and I amazed her. Danielle, it amazes me, girl. I'll tell you, I was not always a psychic. I was not always a medium. It blows me away. And I'm always so incredibly grateful. And I'm in awe of the spirit world, of the way that this dimension really works. I'm in awe of all of this as well. And I love that you're able to rewatch the session. That is something that I offer you guys. If you're interested in booking a private session with me, all of my sessions offer a free digital recorded copy of the session so that you can go in and download it and keep it and watch it again and again later. So Danielle, I'm glad you're able to revisit your mediumship session. You know, a time later to just go ahead and click back with that. And it brings you comfort once again. You know, it makes them feel close to you once again. And it reminds you that they really are there. So I'm really glad you're able to do that. I love you guys. So I do offer private sessions, tarot videos for order. And I also teach psychic development programs. I actually have a program starting next week, you guys. So if you want to learn to access your intuition, if you want to activate that sucker, if you want to unlock it, if you want to understand it and structure it and be able to use your intuition reliably, I'm talking clairvoyance, clairaudience, all the things. We'll talk about auras. We'll talk about chakras. You have to understand how it works in order to do it consistently and with intention. Okay. So I am that person who teaches from the ground up. I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on and we're following along. And then we will have exercises in class. Little fun quizzes to keep the brain engaged. And once a week, there are live coachings. Okay. So the live coaching is where you're going to put into practice what you've been learning throughout the week. So it is a 4-week long live interactive program where I will be teaching you. The program is called Get Psychic because that is exactly what you will do. You will get psychic with me and the rest of the group. I do have 2 different class session options. So depending on your time zone, depending on your schedule, if you wanted to get psychic with me and the rest of the group, it would be an excellent opportunity. I cannot wait. I'm super stoked. I'm curating the content because I'm a Virgo and I need to make sure that it's all like perfect and ready to go before class ever starts. So I'm getting really hyped up just going over the content and adding new things and tweaking this and that here and there. Super excited about this because, like I said, I wasn't always a psychic. This happened to me one day in church. Boom. All of a sudden, I heard my past loved one speaking to me, pleading with me to deliver messages to my living relatives. And I did because I had no idea what the heck was happening. And I became a medium, a psychic medium in an instant. But I still didn't know how to learn it, to use it, you guys. I did not know how to bring her back. I did not know how to make it happen again. I didn't know how to use it reliably or consistently. It was something that happened, and I went on this dive, this deep dive down the rabbit hole, following the breadcrumbs about spirituality, mediumship, all these things. And I found that you can take programs to do this. You can read books on the subject. There are so many different ways that you can learn to access your own intuition. So many different teachers on the subject. I'm not the only one, but if you vibe with me and you feel like you could learn from me, I would love to help guide you and mentor you. And that is exactly what my Get Psychic program offers. We meet 3 times a week for 4 weeks, class coaching. That is the style until until the end of the 4 weeks. We will have a graduation party, and those who successfully participate in the program will receive printable certificates of completion, because I believe in you and I've had 100% success rates in all of my programs. So if you're wondering, if you're curious, if you're kind of drawn or thinking about it, pray about it, man. Lift it up to spirit. Spirit knows best. And I trust that those who are in alignment with my program and with what I have to offer can join the program. And if you're interested in finding more about that, it's scrolling on the bottom, HeidiCorona.shop. That's my shop right there. Hi, peekaboo. Let me breathe. Yes, yes, I would love to do some readings tonight. I am doing free readings tonight. I do appreciate that. Happy New Year to everyone. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually drawn to bring out the Quantum Oracle. Now, stick around, guys, because I'm going to try to do these a little more quickly. I know I always say that, but I really want to, be able to give some good messages to everyone tonight. So, as many as possible. Again, I say, let your ears perk up, and please take it as it resonates. Leave the rest for everyone else. I will be using my own real life oracle deck, the Life Seers Tarot, and oh my goodness, I got this. I purchased this oracle deck. It's new. It's from Brandy Marie Seven Clovers. All right, it's the spiritually selected oracle deck. This is new. I purchased it directly from the creator, who, similar to me, is selling her own oracle deck, and I'm super excited to be using it with everyone today. So I will be using this one, and after the live, I will drop it down there on my Facebook page, the info, so that you may go follow her or purchase a deck of your own or whatnot. Because I love to promote other practitioners, and I've been watching her, and I really love her vibes so much that I purchased her oracle deck. So I would love to drop that for you guys as well. I don't get paid to say any of that, but I believe that there is plenty to go around, and I believe that her dreams matter just as much as my dreams. Just as much as all of your guys' dreams too. Tiffany Tisdale, I want to get you one from this deck, the spiritually selected deck. Tiffany Tisdale, you would like a little bit of a message? Look, it's trying to jump out for you. Tiffany Tisdale, your message is number 55, make it happen. If you can dream about it, you can make it happen. Do not worry about the how, just make a plan with the first steps, and the universe will guide you. Okay, so this is your card. Tiffany, I believe this to be true 100%. However, sometimes we can shut things down or allow other people to shut things down in our lives before they even start, right? Oh, goodness, I can't do that. I'm going to just close that door. And then you're not even entertaining the idea of making that dream a reality, of making that goal a possibility in your life. Okay. I also want to say, hold on, what was this? Ooh, that it goes both ways, Tiffany. Just as if you can dream about it, you can make it happen. Ooh, if you can fret about it, it can come to pass, girl. Okay? So spirit wants me to just, have you taking a look at the mindset, because you might be like, tripping on, oh no, I feel like, this is going to go really wrong, and people are going to get into an argument and this and that, and it's alive in your mind, and then kaboom, there it is in your outer environment. Okay? So spirit says, if you can help it, don't fret over worst case scenario kind of stuff. If you have your awareness, okay, that's a worst case scenario. Now I can close the door on that and put it in a little suitcase in the back of my mind, just in case that comes to pass. But I don't have to keep it alive by entertaining it. I'm aware it could happen that way, and I can let it go, because I'm really truly hoping that it doesn't. Right? Tiffany Tisdale, that's what I have for you. Sending love to you, darling. Thank you. I'm really digging this deck. Is it medium day, Luke? How do I not know this? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you how I don't know this. I've got to be honest. I'm not a real big time holiday celebration person. I'll just say that. I'm not. Some people are all festive and on top of things, and I am, I have to intentionally think about those kinds of things. I have to plan and factor in. So I could see how something like that would escape me. But hey, happy medium day to you guys too. I got the most fantastic reading the other day from Paul and Luke. Are you guys both here, Luke? Luke Gashard. Luke Gashard, I would love to get you a card from this message, since from this deck right here, since I'm talking to you right now. But Paul and Luke, holy smokes. So I'm going to give a shout out. Like I said, I believe that there's plenty to go around. And I believe in the skill of other spiritual practitioners. So let me show you. I'm going to embarrass you now. Luke, happy medium day. You just made it up. Well, you had me believing it. I'm like, okay, let's go with it. You too, my man. Thanks. Okay. So Paul Gashard makes psychic wax art. And these are mine. Are these fucking badass or what? I absolutely love these. Oh my goodness. Do you see how gorgeous these are? They asked me to pick my favorite colors, and I picked black, gray, and purple. I don't know if you would notice that those are my favorite colors. And these are the wax art that the psychic wax art that I was able to get from Paul. He made these for me, and I'm telling you guys, when you purchase spiritually inspired crafts such as this, such as my oracle deck, you can feel the vibration of spirit coming through. Like, you can feel the high vibe energy. And I thank you, Paul, and I thank you, Luke. I thank you both for everything that you do. Like, I love having this in my home. I haven't put it up yet, and in fact, I have two more. Look at these. Aren't these freaking gorgeous? These ones are green, red, and blue. Aren't they beautiful? I love them. Look, let me get my face out of here. You just want to see the art. You don't want to see me. Love them. High vibe art in my home, right? High vibe. All of these spiritually inspired crafts. I love, love, love it. So I want to say to you, Paul did my wax art, which I'm blown away. I love it so much, especially to have it in my hands. Now, Luke actually gave me a reading the other day on a broadcast because they are both practitioners as well, like me. And I enjoy getting readings from other practitioners from time to time. I love watching other practitioners because, like, this is what I do. This is my passion, my craft, my hobby, my everything. And I love watching others as well because I'm a believer. You don't have to prove it to me. I'm not a skeptic. I enjoy watching how their processes. I can see behind the scenes how they're getting the information and the way it's coming through. And it's really beautiful. So I'm particular about who I'll ask for a reading from, mostly because I don't really need any, you know? As a spiritual practitioner, I'm pretty much in alignment with, everything I think I need to know. However, it's always awesome to get a message, if I feel a connection or a vibe from another practitioner. And it's always awesome to get a mediumship message because we all have past loved ones and you don't have to prove it to me. I would gladly accept a mediumship message. So the other day, Luke gave me a beautiful message on his own broadcast where he brought through a spirit guide that I am already aware of. Very great evidence is Luke. And tapped in with a giant horse clumping through his living room, a brown stallion. And those of you who had followed me for a while know that I have a horse who's in spirit. He just passed away not too long ago, within the last 2 years. And Luke beautifully brought my horse through, gave me these lovely messages. And I just was so stoked because it blows me away too. I'm a practitioner and I love how spirit works. I love how the spirit world communicates. I love how they will work through all of us, even though we're all so different places, different personalities, different styles of reading. It doesn't matter because spirit lives within it all. And that is universal. So thank you, Luke. Thank you, Luke and Paul, both of you guys. And I will get you a message from this one as well. I truly do say, watch Luke and Paul. Check them out if you haven't seen them because they're definitely, I love their vibes. And I must say, I love how you guys work in tandem on your broadcasts. I sent you a message that said that, but the energy the two of you have in harmony with one another on screen is so dynamic and so heartwarming and moving and beautiful. And one day I hope to have something like that. And it's just lovely. You're blushing. Oh, good. That means you understand and you receive my compliments. So truly, I do respect you guys and I value your what you do for the world. Let me give you your card here. It's number 30, creativity. Time to connect with your sacral chakra and tap into your creative abilities. We all have our own unique way to be creative. Perfection is not needed. Listen to the messages you receive. Love this. Creativity. I'm really drawn. I just said we're also unique in our own ways and crafts, right? Perfection's not needed. I really feel this here. This is funny. Now, Luke, I'm kind of feeling like you may have canned something recently that wasn't perfect, and Spirit's saying, "Did you know that you can revamp that and change it and make it into something a little bit different than maybe even what you anticipated?" I feel the recycling of ideas or crafts or projects or something here that could just stand to, I don't know, be seen a different way, maybe used a different way. Getting creative in that kind of an area really is what Spirit is giving me for you guys right now. Look how exciting. I love this. I don't know if you like it feels something like, you know how people take like old antique furniture and they like sand it down and redo it. It's like that, but it's not that. It's like something of yours that you discarded or threw out. An old project. That won't work. It's dumb. Oh, but wait, if I look with fresh eyes, then I do it this way, then I can see how this could be something else, right? But really exciting. I don't know. That's what I feel here, guys. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Sending love. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I guess Thursdays are a busy night. Yay. That's great. That's great. I'm itching to use this deck now. You and your rune stones, Luke. That's what I'm talking about, man. Dust those babies off and decide what you're going to do with them now. I feel some recrafting and your carpentry. Yes, good for you. Just like when Paul does his wax art, when you do your crafts or creative processes like that creativity card, it flows through you and it imprints on the item, right? So then the item, depending on what you do with it, maybe you go put it in your living room. Then in your living room has that imprinted energy of that inspired creativity, right? Right there, just simmering in the mix. Maybe you decide to sell it and it goes to the highest bidder or whatever this could be. And then that person gets to receive that beautiful imprint of energy in their home and in their life. Beautiful. Luke, love it. Okay, let's see who's next. Oh, I have to look up here. Oh, Kathy Castelletti. Yes, ma'am. Kathy Castelletti. Okay, so I'm itching to use this one, but they want me to use this one again. Maybe you'll get both. Love that. Spirit's already been asking you. See, I can't tell you anything you don't already know, Luke. This is just validation for you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's see here. Kathy Castelletti, you sweetheart, I love you. How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Let's get you a card from this deck. What does Kathy need to know from this deck, Spirit? You know your husband's around. I can't ever let this go. This will be yours. I dropped a bunch. He's popping in, of course. Ooh, here we go. Kathy, your card is number 62, grounding. Connecting with nature is needed. Keeping yourself grounded and shielded is essential to protect your energy right now. Love this. Love this, girl, especially when you're stepping into your doula program and everything else that's going on in your life. You know what I mean? Making sure that you are grounding and flushing your energy regularly. Listen, Kathy. Yeah, thank you guys. Kathy, I've got to say something about this for real. Of course, your husband pops in to be like, I love you. Yes. This grounding, absolutely understand. Get it. Okay. So imagine, like I'm sure that you do with your regular practice, that you are a tree with roots that extend all the way down to the core of Mother Earth, right? And you can just release, 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 flush your energy, really see the roots going down to the earth. Kathy, this is for you. Anyone else who wants to jump on this, go ahead. But I know that Kathy already has kind of a practice. So I'm going to just dive in where I'm at with her. So, hi, Brenda Walker, just you sweetheart. I love you. Kathy, you've got the chills. I'm glad. So imagine that you are a tree. Okay. These are your branches and this is your trunk. And then down by your toes, you have all these roots that just go right down into the earth and wrap around it like a ball. Okay. Now I want you to regularly and often, Kathy, just for a moment, pretend that your crown chakra is opening and there is white light just flowing through the whole thing, flushing your body, your auric field, all the way down into the earth, divine white light. Breathe deeply while you allow this flush to happen at least once a day, if not 2 to 3 times a day, as you embark upon the journey that you are taking, okay, that you are undertaking your doula program. All right. Now, you want to make sure that your energy is as cleansed, as cleared, as flushed as possible often, because when we have any stagnant, sticky energies that might be hanging around, you do it. Thank you, God. That's what I do every day in the morning when I walk out to my car. Okay, let's talk about this. So, Kathy, when you walk out to your car in the morning, okay, that's fantastic. I love that you do that. Now, Spirit is saying to do it at night as well. Okay, because in the morning you're fresh, you're cleansing your energy, you're grounding, you're allowing that flush. But at night, you've gone through your day. Okay, you've gone to work, you've had to deal with some assholes, you had road rage, whatever these things could be. Okay, and by the end of the day, your energy is a little different than it was that morning after you flushed it, or even before you flushed it. Okay, so Spirit is saying in the evenings, implement the flush. Okay, because you don't want to hang on to, even inadvertently, that kind of any kind of sticky or lower vibe, denser energy patterns, especially stepping into the dual role, because that could create some dissonance there in the patterns. And that is not what is in store for you. Implementing this additional cleansing to just make sure that you are ending your day, closing your day with that flush to maintain your high vibrational set point will keep you from, it will help your immune system to stay boosted, okay? And it will help you to feel more energized and help you to feel more grounded and yourself centered within you. You understand? I am not a medical doctor of anything at all, but Spirit is giving me that for you about the immune system, okay? Yes, work creates a lot of funky energy, absolutely. And you brush up before you go deal with it. Important that you cleanse after you're done for the day and settle into who you are. That way you rest well without all that stuff in your energetic field at night. And I told you I'm still getting over this cough thing. Kathy, that is for you, darling. I love you. Now, yeah, see that? Don't you dare. You know it, girl. I'm going to go ahead and get you one of these cards here from your husband, okay? Because he's like, I'm right here. She knows it. Everybody knows it. At least I know it. Listen. Hey, I like that. Amanda Sue Clements Braden says, I keep seeing angel numbers. My husband is switching jobs. That's fantastic. Are you looking up the numbers that you're seeing to see, like, what does this angel number mean? How does that resonate with my life, right? A lot of times those angel numbers will, kind of surface or into our awareness to give us support and guidance on the path. So yeah, keep an eye on that. All right, Kathy, this is the card right here that fell for you from your husband in Spirit. It's Major Arcana card number 17, the Star. The Star indicates that the prayers in your heart have been heard from the spirit world. How crazy is this? Like, I hear your heart, Mama. I know your love. I know what you want to do with your future, and I'm excited about it for you. I'm willing to stand by your side while you watch all these beautiful blessings rain down upon your life. And it's okay to enjoy them. It's okay to be happy with all of the new blessings that are coming towards you in your life. I feel this here, Kathy. He wants you to know that it's okay to accept happiness, contentment, satisfaction, success, greatness. It's okay to expand and grow. He knows what's on your heart, and keeping yourself from experiencing life or joy or happiness or growth or change is not what he wants for you. He wants you to move with the times, and he knows that that you will see all of your successes come to pass. That's what he tells me. And as it sits, I just love this card. It truly speaks about the quiet of your heart, the prayers that you have, and how the divine hears you. Your husband also hears you, and he loves you, and he supports you, and he knows that you got this. That is what I have for you. Kathy, thank you for letting me read for you. I'm going to disconnect, darling. Beautiful. See, 111, that's like you're on the right path, clarity, illumination. 444, stable foundation, girl. Don't you worry. He's got to learn some things for it to click into place. Okay, that's what I see there for you, honey, as far as those angels numbers. Angel numbers. Let's see. Let's see. You know it. Terry, are you here? Terry Pierce, are you here? Spirit put you in my brain. Terry Pierce, you requested a reading earlier and Spirit just put you in my brain right now. Oh, darn, was it? Shucks. Yes, number 17, the star. Yes, dear, look. The star is number 17. Can you see it? 17, the star. The card is 17. I'm glad it resonates, and I'm glad it speaks to your heart. That's what it's about. See, people want to say, oh, psychics are phony and all this is fake, whatever. But I it speaks to your heart. It connects dots that you guys know about that I don't know about, right? That's how we know the spirit is in the house for us. That's how we know that our loved ones live on, right? And not all psychics are legit. I have to say that. Spirit is encouraging me to say that. Before I was a psychic, I was duped by a phony psychic. She saw me in the grocery store. She said, oh, your grandmother's around you. She has a message. And me, I'm like, oh, my granny. Duped, fish on the line. She said, pay me to come sit in a session with me and I'll tell you what she has to say. And I said, okay, like a fish on the line, right? And I went to the damn session and she didn't have shit to tell me that was of any credible value. And I left super disappointed. Very disappointed. So I tell you guys, you should witness your reader. The way you watch me today, you should watch anyone that you want to sit with and make sure that they're about their stuff, that they are connected to spirit, that they are evidential, and that they come through heart-centered and that they really that they are true spiritual practitioner, because sometimes they're not. Anyone who reaches out to you, be suspicious of that kind of stuff. Scammers do that all day long. Okay, all day long. That's their full-time job. They reach out to every person they can and hope somebody jumps on the line like a fish, like I did, right? So please don't jump for any of that nonsense. You should be drawn to your reader, me or anyone else. Okay, you should be drawn to your reader. You should witness what they do. You should at least hear from a friend, maybe read their reviews, make sure they're credible, and then decide to make that first move by connecting with them, by booking a session or whatever their process. For me, I have my links are not in the description box, HeidiCorona.shop. It's scrolling on the bottom. That is the way to connect with me. All right. Okay. I don't know why I had to say all that. Goodness. Who am I talking to now? Terry Pierce. You're still here. Thank God. I love you, Terry. I'm glad, I'm a little rough around the edges, but like I'm a real person, I can't pull off fake, and who would want to? You can't pull it off for any length of time. So why try? I just show up and I be myself. And look, you guys want to hang out too. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, you guys. Terry Pierce, I'm going to get you one of these. I'm really digging these cards. I hope you guys dig them too. And I hope you reach out to Brandy if you want to buy your own deck. That one. Huh. I love you, girl. All right. Terry Pierce, you've got the card number 9. Spiritual animals. Pay attention to the animals that are crossing your path that you see in person, on TV, in magazines, or online. These are spiritual messages from your guides. You are never alone. Now, Terry, more so than this, I really feel that this is a call to make you aware of the synchronicity. You might already be aware of synchronicity, the kind of birds that you might see out and about, this or that. Sometimes we catch a random glimpse of a raven or a hawk or an eagle or something like this, or maybe we see a news story about a fox or a bear in our town or some kind of thing. Pay attention to this kind of thing, because every animal has a certain characteristic of a power animal. Okay. So when animals cross our path, it's for a reason. And Terry, Spirit is saying that it's for a reason. This is really funny. Listen, darling, as I'm saying this, and you're like, I feel like animal communication. I know that you are, spiritual in your ways. And I feel like when Terry is, feeling like she's in a playful mood and wants to sit outside on her lunch break if the, weather permits or whatnot, maybe you could cast a net to see if there are any animals or any birds, specifically if you love birds, but I would definitely say like animals, any animals in this area. Would you like to communicate with me? Please come closer towards me. And then sit and hold that space, conjure that message, send it out, cast it out like a net, and let it settle around you. Okay, Terry, follow me here, girl. And then sit while you take your little break, all right, and see who comes. See what happens. I'm telling you, girl, have I told you guys this story before? The first time I ever tried this exercise, I was just fooling around. I did not know anything would happen. I truly, I didn't know anything would happen. However, I told the people that I was with, I was at this I was sitting by this pond, gigantic pond. Pond is about, I'd say, as long as a football field, but narrow. Okay, so you can walk around the whole thing. Well, I came to sit on one side of the pond, and I told my family, whom I was with, I said, let me just take a moment. I'm going to sit by this pond and see if there's any turtles in the pond that want to talk to me, because I had happened to see a couple of turtles on my walk around the pond first. So I come sit down in the little bench here that's about maybe 10 feet away from the edge of the pond. I sit on the bench and I close my eyes and I breathe deep a few times, and I'm like, hey, spirit, help me out with this in case if I don't know what I'm doing, right? Because it's always a good idea to slap a spirit on it, because if you don't know, spirit does, and spirit will help you as you attempt to do these kinds of things playfully in your life. So I sat on the bench and I just sent out this message. Are there any turtles in this pond that would like to communicate with me? And I sent that out there. I let it settle. And then I thought, wait, what if they don't know who it's from, right? So then I was like, I'm the human on the bench. And I waved my hands, and then I put my hands in my lap. I know I'm kind of a dork. Okay. So then I put my hands in my lap and I waited. And I still kind of had my eyes closed. So I heard my family member gasp, right? And I opened my eyes, then I looked, and here was coming one turtle, right? One turtle. Wow. Oh my gosh, look, there's a turtle. Yeah, I see the turtle. I see the turtle. The turtle comes to the edge of the pond and just stays there, perched at the edge of the, sees his little head poke out of the pond. Next, here comes another. Here comes another. Here comes another. 4 turtles from that giant pond came to the edge of the pond where I was and lined up like school children waiting to talk to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Look at this, right? So I'm to keep my calm. Well, hello, turtles. Let me communicate with you. What do I do now? I called them over. So I had a bit of a conversation with them. I asked them how their life was, and I let them give me all of these impressions that painted a picture of things I hadn't thought to think of. They showed me the bubbles and how funny it feels when they swim near them in the fountain, the fountain bubbles in the pond. They also showed me that they have to dive very deep because they see birds' eyes and it scares them, right? And they have for their own protection. So they showed me all these things that I would have otherwise not thought about. And it was a super cool experience. So, Terry Pierce, spiritual animals, I feel something like this here for you, communicating with the animals in the world, in the environment, or in your life. If you don't have a personal pet, you can do this on a larger scale. And I'm not saying that something like that will happen every time, but if you attempt to do this and you keep trying and you keep that vibration high and you call them in, allow them to, it might be a bird, it might be a butterfly, a random cat might wander up by you. Just let it be what it is and see what happens. How do they respond? It was not voices. Danielle, if you were to take my program Get Psychic, you would learn that not all spiritual or intuitive or psychic communication is with words. Some of it is with pictures and with feelings and maybe video clips, that kind of thing. So I didn't necessarily hear the voices of the turtles because they probably don't speak English, but they did show me pictures and they gave me impressions and images on my body and in my mental realms, right? And that is how the communication truly is when you are an animal communicator. So I will be teaching an animal communication program later this year. We will see about that. However, there are so many different ways, and if you brush up that intuition, you will find that you can use it in all over the place. It's great. Thank you. Thank you. And hello and welcome, guys. I'm glad to see you here. Here I go talking about things. Oh, yeah. Brenda. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm starting to get a little bit of a list in my brain, so don't disappear. I've got a couple of names I'm hanging on. Don't leave. Brenda Walker, short message, having vivid dreams, just crazy. Yes, Brenda, I will get you a card regarding your dreams. Whoop, there it goes. A couple of them. Ah. You're welcome, Terry. Sending love to you. And Lily, yes, you are, girl. Absolutely. Some people just have a special connection with animals. You just know what they're thinking. You know how they feel. You can kind of read them real easy. That is like the first step through the doorway of animal communication, because it truly is like that. Okay. Okay, here. Hold on now. Brenda Walker, those dreams, crazy vivid dreams. The cards you have is hidden motivations and peace, the one of intention and the two of intention. So that is the conflict here. Okay. You said you're having crazy vivid dreams. It's because something that is going on inside of you is not matching how it's coming out or how it's coming across. There's some kind of a clash there as to how you feel about your circumstances or situation or whatever inside versus how it's coming off outwardly. And peace, I feel here that, that's where the vivid dreams are coming in. I would love to I love to piece dreams out. Maybe you're not in position to say I had a dream like this is what happened, but I always the symbols in your dream matter. Okay, so but this is what it has to do with. So your hidden motivations and the peace that you seek around that issue. Okay, because something on the outside is not matching the inside. That's what I feel for the dreams. However, like I say, the symbolism matters. So look it up. If you don't want to like share it right here so I can tune in intuitively to the symbolism of what happened in the dream, look it up. The symbolism, what was happening, zoom out a little bit, who was involved. Maybe there were certain things going on, doors locking, or weird objects like vacuum cleaners, that kind of thing. Look up all of that. Google it. Dream interpretation. Read a couple different ones and see what resonates with you. You will find an answer that helps you to find clarity. Our dreams, a lot of times, are a way for our subconscious to kind of work through the things that are troubling us in our waking moments. Okay. So when we have some kind of conflict or resistance or whatnot going on, the dream time will speak that out or spell it through somehow for us. However, you've got to kind of dive in that direction to piece it out and see. Okay, Brenda. Brenda says, keep seeing an old fiance and following him. He has passed already. I feel you here, darling. Now let's dive in that direction just a touch. So, this something on the inside doesn't meet the outside. Doesn't meet or match the outside. Let's talk about this. So your old fiance that has already passed, you saw him in your dream, you're following him around. However, your husband that you love dearly recently passed. And that is something that you are still dealing with on a lot of different levels. So the subconscious is presenting to you a bit of a safer option to begin that healing there. Okay. Remember, this is not somebody that you're actively grieving. Okay. That's where your healing is beginning to occur in the subconscious realms of your dream time. Okay. And that I would not necessarily say that it's a true encounter either, because a true encounter, he would have met you willingly. He would have been happy. You would have spent time together. Okay. But however, you following him, although he's passed away, Spirit is giving me the idea that it has to do with coming to terms with the tragedy that has happened recently. But that's too sticky, that's too vulnerable, it's too hard to touch right now. So we're going to go one layer over and let you kind of wrap your head around that scenario with somebody who you don't feel that tight of a love bond with. Okay, Brenda? Vivid dreams. I truly felt lighter when I woke. I love that. That's where healing is occurring. The acceptance is being found there. on many different levels. Sending love to you, Brenda. I love you, girl. Okay. So let's see here. Don't go anywhere now. Who do I have here in my mind? Oh, okay. Hold on. Melissa, I have a question for you. Melissa Smith says, I have been having nightmares, but they don't scare me. Does that mean anything? Honey, does it mean anything to you? That's what I say to you. I mean, are they nightmares then if they're not scary? Are they just like crazy dreams that you feel no attachment to? I would just say, what does that mean to you? A lot of times, like I say, our subconscious gives us some nonsense when we're sleeping because we're trying to wrap our heads around the problems of today. Danielle DeCaro, you are next, my love. That's who's next. And after that, Tracy Schuff. Danielle DeCaro. Wow. That's amazing. Let me just say something real quick. Karen Taylor says, I'm curious about the energy right now. On New Year's Eve, I was vomiting most of the day. And when I woke up on New Year's Day, I felt perfectly fine. However, I've been having trouble falling asleep ever since. That is so interesting, Karen Taylor. I have found for me as a sensitive individual, which you are, I'm feeling like you may be a sensitive individual as well. I have found personally that vomiting is kind of the body's way to support an energetic purge. So if you yourself had made plans on an unconscious, subconscious, or internal level to really revamp yourself for the new year, to out with the old and in with the new, and release what's not serving you and embrace whatever's in front of you, etc., I can say to you that vomiting could have been the act of physically purging all of these stuff that you are planning to release in the new year. That's what I'm feeling, Karen Taylor. Fucking awesome. I have purged I'm not on purpose, I tell you what, but I have made some healthy decisions to cut things out of my life or people out of my life, and then threw up like crazy afterwards with no reason and no cause. Okay. And that was the purge energetically of the bond. So take that where it resonates, Karen Taylor. Danielle, I'm with you. Oh, you darling. Thank you so much. This is what I do. I don't have another job. So your stars, your donations, all of those things make my life keep moving forward. You know what I mean? So thank you, Brenda Walker, for that donation. I do appreciate that. It does truly matter to me and it helps me. So thank you, honey. Sending love. Danielle. All right. So Danielle, I'm going to get you a couple of cards here. All right. Ooh, hold on. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing what kind of knowledge and experience you pick up, on your spiritual journey. I am on TikTok, but I am doing my best to learn how it works for me. Yes, I'm at Heidi with Spirit Speaks. Heidi with Spirit Speaks. Karen Taylor says it wasn't conscious, but that resonates with me. I guess I wanted a second opinion, LOL. Well, thank you, Spirit, for that second opinion. Oh, Miss Thing. Danielle, I'm getting you several cards here, darling. Spirit says you need them. And you are a wonderful person. Ooh. You guys are the best. Danielle, first card to come out is the King of Swords for you. The King of Swords is about sticking to the long-term plan of your life, knowing that this too shall pass, that in the big giant scheme of things, that this is a teeny tiny blip on the radar, right, of the map, right, of your life. Okay, so sometimes these days or moments can seem very insurmountable, but it's up to you as the person living in your body with your awareness and empowerment and control to remind yourself that in the big grand scheme of life, things always change and move and flow. And this life that I'm standing in is not my life forever. The way that I feel today is not my life forever. The way that I feel in this moment is not my life forever. And to be completely honest, listen, Danielle, Spirit wants you to do that both ways. It's easy to be upset, sad, angry, and go, oh gosh, I'm supposed to remind myself that, this doesn't last forever and it's going to pass. However, when you have great, wonderful moments, it's important to remind yourself that even those wonderful, successful moments will also pass. Okay. Nothing sticks forever. It's not always going to be positive 100% of the time. So understanding that you can embrace these moments as they happen to you in your life. But know that even those things fizzle out, right? It's not all this all the time. And sometimes we search for these highs or we're hit with these lows, right? And we've got to kind of find that balance in the middle. And it is found in the grand scheme of things. Although when you are zooming way in, it seems like big ups and downs. Spirit is saying it's going to level out and balance out. Put those things into perspective. Right now, this is a card that came to clarify that. The Six of Energy, fragmented energy, kind of pulled into a lot of different directions. Some of those are in the here and the now and the schedule, in the next room with the kids. Some of these are at work, things I've got to remember to do, et cetera, et cetera. Some of these are pieces of us that we feel we've left with other people or in other places. Okay. This is a reminder that all those pieces are still yours and still belong to you. You've not given anything to anyone, even if you've ever given your heart away. I gave my heart to you. You didn't actually give your heart. Oh, my heart is with them. They ripped my heart when they went. I'm sorry, darling. Your heart is firmly in your chest. This just hurts. This just hard. You are a whole person, even if it might not feel like it sometimes. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. And the card you have here is number 12, connecting. As purple shines all around you, it is a reminder to connect with your crown chakra, to connect deeper within yourself. And that's in prayer, in meditation, in quiet mindfulness time, breathing deliberate energy into your body through your crown chakra. Danielle, this is what Spirit is giving me for you. Okay. Because your technique is going to be different than someone else's technique. Although if someone feels like this message kind of resonates, you could definitely use it. It's not going to have an adverse effect on you. However, something a bit more specific, Danielle. I'm glad that you pray before you go to bed. However, I'm going to ask you to take a little pause and a breather, take deep intentional breaths and visualize with your prayer or before or after your prayer. I don't care. But Spirit is saying to the crown chakra is on top of your head. Okay. And the color, like it says here, is violet or purple. Okay. So Spirit is saying that when you're settling down to go to sleep at night, okay, to envision that as you breathe, you're breathing purple from the top of your head and it's slowly filling your body. See how it can just lay over you? And those places inside of you that feel like it has holes, that purple is going to fill all those holes. And that purple is that purple is divine energy. Okay. Spiritual energy from your higher self. They want you to breathe your whole thing purple all the way to your toes. Okay. Once you do that, they want you to do it again, but allow yourself to breathe divine white light that comes above your head and around your body, through your body, and settling in with you as you drift off to sleep. Okay, this is what they want you to do. The purple, let it settle. That's going to help replace some of this energy that you feel you have lost. Okay, because it's not lost, it's just displaced at the moment. Okay, and your divine spirit team is working on calling all of this back to you. They want me to tell you that some of these things are of your own protection, if you will. Some of these pieces that are just, not quite front and center right now are things that you'd rather not deal with just yet. And that's okay. That's okay. So continuing to breathe in this divine purple light and then the white light, let it settle over you, will help to heal some of those areas and make way for them to come back into resonance with you. It's almost like it's just outside of me because I can't touch that. And that's safe for me right now. And that's fine. As you heal, eventually it will gravitate and move right back in. And by then you'll be in a different space. You'll be in a different mental space, emotional space. You'll be able to handle it. You probably won't even notice it happen. That's what they say. Probably won't even know if it'll happen. I mean, yes, you probably won't even know it'll happen. You'll just feel in alignment. So hold on. I'll get you a card. I know I already got you some. Stay or go. Don't know if I let go or stay. Spirit. Okay. I'm going to grab you one of these. Let go or stay. Let go or stay. Danielle, honestly, listen. I'm going to give you this card on top. But Spirit wants me to say this. If you say, I don't know if I should let go or stay. Now, if things never changed at all, if every day was like this week that you had, would you want to stay? Or would you kick yourself for not making that change sooner? Your intuition knows. And of course, your father is around you. So this first card is yours, I said, right? Stay or go. Holy shit, dude. I can't make this up. I said, that's her card. The card is 3 of energy, letting go. I can't make that up. I said, that's your card. They told me it is, letting go. And that was probably the answer that you had. I don't want to live like this forever. You don't have to. I can't make that up. I'll get you a card from your dad. From the Talking to Heaven deck, okay? And I'll read it to you from the book. Yes, Danielle, I love you. It is wild. I thank you, Spirit, man. Spirit is in the house for us. Spirit works in amazing ways. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So Danielle, from your dad, it's that one. And I think you've gotten this one before, but I'm going to read it from the book because he knows what it says. And then I'll move along, girl. The earth is our school. Ooh, listen to this. We often forget when living in a physical body that earth isn't our true home. It's kind of hard, right? We think this is all there is. We're stuck here and there's nothing else forever. It's not the case. That's not the case. We often forget when living in a physical body that earth isn't our true home. Heaven is. Heaven is a lot like earth with people, animals, flowers, trees, and such. The difference is that up here, there is no competition to meet physical needs. After all, you don't have to eat or pay taxes in heaven. You do have responsibilities, but they're a part of your life purpose. So they're joyful. For that reason, everyone in heaven is relaxed, forgiving, happy, and loving. We go to earth to experience life in a physical body. It's like going away to boarding school. Once you have a physical body, the ego becomes apparent because everyone is competing and struggling to take care of their physical demands. But if you can rise above those energies, you learn how to bring heaven's love to earth. It can take multiple lifetimes to grasp this simple yet not so simple concept. Fortunately, I'm here to help you learn what's really important for your spiritual growth: love. The more you can see yourself and others through heaven's loving eyes, the more you'll understand that everyone is doing the best they can. You'll have compassion for yourself and others, and that is when you've mastered your schoolwork. Now, at one point, Dad was like, you don't have to eat or pay taxes in heaven. Right? With his corny dad joke. Okay, Dad. He wants to say something about, hold on, what was that? Gosh darn it. I should have listened. Hold on. That last line, having compassion in there. Having compassion. for others and yourself. He says you have that upside down. He's like, no, she has it upside down. She has all the compassion in the world for everyone else. But what about me? What about how I feel? What about how I feel about this in my life? That's where the compassion needs to come. That's where the compassion needs to go right now, Danielle. And Dad says, take it there. You're the one who can. Forgive me, guys. I'm sick. I'm getting over this congestion thing. So thank you, Danielle. I'm going to leave all of his love with you, sweetheart. And he says he hears your prayers. You know it. And he's referring to a scarf now. I don't know if you have a certain special scarf or whatnot that you just have, but I don't know, a scarf. And now he's showing me an umbrella. Maybe your weather's bad, darling. Prepare yourself. Prepare for comfort. Oh, thank you, Carol. I did not see that. Yes, and Dad says no more of that, Danielle. That's not going to take you to happiness. That is not going to take you to the road of happiness that you were looking for, girl, putting everybody else first and putting your feelings, how you feel about it's one thing if you're in alignment, okay? You know, hey, I'm on board with this. Let's all do this. It's great for us, right? But when you put others before yourself and it slights you, you don't like it, it's not okay, I'm not taken care of, then that is where the problems are at. That is where the problems are at, girl. And you're about to get a snowstorm. Yeah. So he's just saying, I know this. I'll be there with you. I'm already there. I'm already keeping an eye on everything. Just make sure you bundle up. Stay warm, he says. Love it. Thank you. Okay, Tracy. Tracy Schuff. Do you have something on your heart, honey? Or you want me just to dive in with you? Good for you, Danielle. Number one, I love that. You keep up the good work. You've got to. Tracy Schuff, I promised I would read for her. And then, yes, Carol, thank you for your donation. I would love to read for you as well, darling. You're welcome. You guys are awesome. Tracy, I'm going to go ahead and just shuffle my deck around. There's a little bit. Just dive in. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Samantha Stevens. Appreciate that. Hi, Cameron Arnett. Hello. Hi, Rose Ford. Good to see you. Jade's here too. Hey, girls. Hey, ladies. How's everyone doing? So glad to see you on this Thursday. I'm usually not on Thursdays, but it's a new year and it's a new day. And I'm committing to Thursdays now. Why? Because I'm teaching Get Psychic. If you want to get psychic with me, the program starts next week. However, hello, shout out to those who are already enrolled. Tomorrow's our welcome meeting. We will be having a welcome and what to expect meeting tomorrow. Show up if you can. Otherwise, catch it on the replay because first class starts on Monday. And it's going to be a lot of fun. 4-week live interactive program. Get Psychic with me and everyone. Super excited. If you're interested, HeidiCorona.shop. That's where you'll find that information. Let me see. Tracy's nervous. Why are you nervous, girl? Oh, yes, ma'am. It starts next week. Oh, boy. Cameron, stick around. Tracy. Interesting now. Tracy, are you tripping on your friends or what? Maybe you're not. Okay, listen. This is what I have for you in the cards. Major Arcana card number 12, the Hanged Man. Okay, so this is about waiting. Okay, waiting for something, but she's not begrudging the wait. Okay, she's not like in trouble or anything. She's just chilling. There's a pause right now, and there's a reason for the pause. Now, this came out with the 3 of Cups. That's friendships for me, peer supportive networks. Okay, Tracy, I'm not sure if you're considering. Ooh, tripping on my soon-to-be ex-husband. Son of a gun. Are you afraid he's shacking up with one of your friends? Oh. Listen, regardless, okay, this is the thing that I have for you. Status quo is the card. 2 of Cycles, status quo. So this Hangman and the friendships, okay, maybe this is the time. No, you're not. Good. Oh, good. So there's no cheater here or any of that nonsense. So let's continue here, okay? So The Hanged Man is just chilling during this period. Okay. She's learning herself again. She's finding the light within her and deciding, who she is now that, life is a little bit different. Thank you, God, and amen. I do say that X's are an X for a reason, Tracy. And I feel that to be true here. Okay. Not that you were like, nobody needs to know your business. I'm just like, hey girl, you're moving into a brighter chapter. Good for you. But you're taking a little bit of a pause here to kind of recalibrate and reevaluate your situation. I feel free. I love this. Thank God. So this right here is a call, Three of Cups, to lean into the supportive friendships that you have. That is the where the light is the most bright at this time for you to be illuminated through the pure connections or loving, supportive, even family bonds. This is all loving and supportive. Nobody's in competition. No one's trying to get into anybody else's, business or otherwise. This is platonic. You do have wonderful friends. I love that. So rely on the friends that you have. Lean into those kinds of instances, relationships, status quo. I do feel this to say that this is not the time to jump into anything else. Okay. Especially with the friendship and the status quo. So sometimes when we get out of something, we kind of find ourselves getting right into something else. All right. And Spirit is saying, not the time, honey, even if the options are presented to you. Not to say that that's not in the future, but there are things that need to happen before you are ready for that. And I do say to you this, listen here, girl. I just want to say, just pretend that you're moving through the separation. You're content with the way things have worked out. You're moving forward in your life, and all of a sudden, the person of your dreams just comes walking in and like, oh, hey, I'm the person of your dreams. I just know this, and you're like, oh my goodness, oh, I bet you are the person of my dreams. This is crazy timing. I'm free now, and I'm available, right? So you like jump on that. But listen. This is the deal here, is that you're still resonating the same frequency that you were holding when you were in that other relationship in which you were not happy. You have to hold space with your own authentic frequency for at least a period of time to manifest yourself in something different, something that is in alignment with who you are becoming, not who you were yesterday. So, status quo, friendships, platonic. Great achievement is the card, honey. The one of events, great achievement. This tells me it's a celebration. All right. That although sometimes divorce seems like maybe it's not a great thing, separation might not be such a great thing. This card says, yes, it is. Even if it wasn't toxic, even if it wasn't horrible, you don't have to end things on horrible terms. You can end things for the greatest and highest good of both of you. And that is what I feel here, darling. The greatest and highest good. All the way around, and for Tracy, because that's what matters. Great achievement. You have stepped into a new chapter of who knows what in the heck is next. And I am very excited about whatever it may be, because it's definitely brighter than, thank God, than anything you had back then. She said, it really is a great thing. It was horrid. See, thank you, God, for the great achievements of us disentangling from things that are no longer good for us in our lives, right? When we can recognize with awareness that things just aren't working, and we can be bold and empowered and take those steps and see that change in our outer environment. Tracy Schuff, you are giving hope to other people on the broadcast, live and on replay, who still haven't got there yet. Thank you, God, for your story. Thank you, God, for sharing your strength with us here now and today. And you will make it through this as you ride the status quo with your friendship, supportive network, and more so, yourself and spirit. Because no matter what, spirit, God, source, creator, higher power, higher self has never left you. That is the one who understands all the things that you've gone through. And that is the one who is illuminating that light within you right here. So find that, darling. Sit with that. That's more beautiful than any scumbag relationship you've been in, or I've been in, or anybody's been in. I'll say God loves you better than a partner could ever love you. And finding that within yourself, within your life, is more than you could find outside of yourself. Okay. So I did not mean to call anybody a scumbag. I just get to talking and words come out. So I apologize if that was offensive. I did not mean it that way. Disconnecting Tracy. You wrap me all up, man. I said another name. Cameron. Yeah, I'm going to get some cards now. Talking to heaven cards. Cameron, you recently lost your husband, you said, and I send you so much love. I pray that the angels attend to you. step in with you, bring you comfort, bring you healing as you move through this challenging time. And there is no time period for grief. You're welcome, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Carol, I missed you. Oh, Carol. Carol. Oh, goodness. After Cameron is Carol. Okay, thank you for keeping me on track here. Oh, boy. You know what? I actually think Carol might have been before Cameron. Cameron, I'm sorry. Carol, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to pause you, honey. And I don't mean any disrespect at all. It's just I'm already kind of plugging in with Cameron, so I would like to just go this way. Thank you. Do Cameron first. I see you. Thank you. There's a delay in the comments. So Cameron. Okay. So Cameron. Excuse me. What I want to say is I am a medium. I can open the doorway to the spirit realm and ask whomever it is to come through specifically, but I can't guarantee that it is that person. So the way that my process works is I give you the information that they are giving to me, and you can help me to connect the dots and make sure that this is the person that we're talking about. If not, maybe who else it could be. So I do not want you to make it fit. Okay. That's not how we work around here. That's not how we prove of the evidence that we live on. Okay. So let's go ahead and move forward now. I do want to say that there is a certain time frame of transition for the soul who is exiting and also for the family. So when a person, regardless of the scenario, who has been living their physical life for their whole lifetime and they're just like you and I, and this is all they know and this is forever, and suddenly they pass away, regardless of the circumstances, even if they knew they were sick, when they pass away, sometimes it can be startling. It can be eye-opening. Holy smokes, look at me. I'm not in my body anymore, but I'm still me. I still have my thoughts and my personality and my memories. I still feel like myself, but I'm not in my body. And that in itself can be a little bit jarring. Thank you for the validation, honey. It was a motorcycle accident. So sudden, so sudden. So sudden. So this is what I want to tell you. Being especially that the circumstances were so sudden, that's why I'm feeling this startling, right? That's why I'm feeling, oh, I did one for Jer. Oh, okay. Your sister-in-law, Jerica. This is your husband. Okay, well, thank you, darling. I do appreciate you letting me know. So that startling feeling, oh, I'm feeling it now. I can feel the one side of the body again. And I also, I can see in my mind's eye like a red, like, yeah, a motorcycle, but like one of the like crotch rockets, you know what I mean? Not a cruiser, like a crotch rocket motorcycle. So I see that in my mind's eye. But listen, darling, I see Easter bunny, like the ears, the Easter bunny ears. So it's Easter time, April, something like this. Is this significant to you, to him? Anniversary, birthday, anniversary, passing, this kind of thing. Yes, street bike. Yes, street bike. I see a red street bike. That's what I see laid over in my mind's eye here. So, oh my God, he was racing a guy on a red crotch rocket. Yes, a crotch rocket. Yes, a red street bike. That is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. And I don't know any of this, you guys. Jerica, I don't know any of this. He knows this. He's bringing this to me. And oh my gosh, that guy. What happened to that guy? Wow, April doesn't come to mind. That's okay, darling. You don't have to make anything fit. Okay. I see those bunny ears like Easter, like April. So just put that in your pocket. He was fine. Oh my gosh. What We'll get there, darling. That April connection or the Easter bunny, I see bunny ears. Maybe we met, maybe there was a special time, maybe the connection will be made later. If not, pay attention this Easter for special happenings in your life, okay? Because between then and now, he's working on acclimating his spiritual body. Yes, sometimes it is March. I was thinking that too. Sometimes Easter's in March. So maybe March is the special month, birthday, um, death dates, anniversaries, these kinds of things. However, it could be looking forward to the future. Things are going to improve. You're going to be getting some special signs. March is the birthday. Thank you for this. See this? March is his birthday, and I'm going to Florida in March. Thank you guys so much for connecting these dots. He knows about this. He wants you to have fun. He wants you to enjoy the vacation for you both. For you both. He says it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I was reckless. I was stupid, and I'm so sorry. Oh, listen, Cameron, I have a card for you, but I have a message for you, honey. He really wants to say, like, you are driving yourself crazy at times. I should have stopped him. I shouldn't have let him go. I should have never let him get the bike. I should have put up more of a fight. I should have been there. I should have this, should have, would have, could have, should have, should have. And he's saying, honey, could you ever stop me do anything? Cameron, he's saying, could you ever really stop me from doing anything that I wanted to do like that? Like, it's not on you, it's on me. It's not on you. Please stop carrying it. It's on me. I feel goosebumps from head to toe, honey. He is so present with you, and he has such grief. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Now that I'm over here, I've had a chance to review my life. I understand how my actions affected you, and I need to apologize so that both of our souls can move forward. You see, if either one of us is hanging on to guilt or resentment, it stalls our personal growth. Please know that at every moment I was doing the best I could. I will now finally admit to you how frightened I was. I made an effort to appear strong, but underneath I was scared of everything, including life. I covered up my fears by closing my heart to feeling emotions, and I know this hurt you quite a bit. I promise that I've now learned from this error, but I've also had to forgive and have compassion for myself. I ask that you please do the same and forgive me too. He wants to kiss your neck, Cameron. Oh, holy hell, dude. Everything you're saying is 100% him. I'm literally in shock. Literally shook. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know you, Cameron. I don't know him, but he is present for you because his love for you lives on. His personality is intact, as all of our past loved ones. They are still them. And when we pass away many, many years from now, when our lives are complete, we will still be us, and we will reunite with them, and it'll be a joyous day, a joyous time. But until then, we have life to live here. We got things to do. We got Florida vacations to have. He wants to kiss your neck, Cameron. I don't know if that was something special or private or whatnot, but he keeps coming to the side of your neck like he wants to just kiss the side of your neck. Oh my God. He had my name tattooed on his neck, and he always kissed me on mine. Thank you, Cameron, for those validations. He loves you. He loves you from beyond. Death cannot stop the love that he has for you, nor you for him. Now, are you planning to get another tattoo? Are you planning to get another tattoo for him? Not on your neck, though. Not on your neck. He's like, oh, no, no, no. None of that. None of that. None of the face. None on the neck. You know, nothing like that. Where's it going to be, Cameron? Somewhere tasteful. We know this. He loves it. He loves the idea. He says you might tattoo his name or his memory on your skin, but he lives forever in your heart. And he will never, ever leave you. He will look out for you in all of the ways that he can, and he will whisper in your ear. He already does. You know his voice, Cameron. Allow yourself to engage in conversation with him in the quiet of your mind. Whenever it feels right. A lot of times we talk to them. And we don't really wait to see if maybe they'll respond. And they can. And they will. And a lot of times they do if you give it that try, if you just allow the opening. And I tell you, sweetheart, you know his voice. You'll hear it in his voice. And you're planning on getting a half a sleeve done for him. Yes, thank you. He's like, not on the face, not on the neck. She's going to get it somewhere else, somewhere tasteful. And that is awesome. He loves it. So let me tell you this, his voice in your mind, it sounds like his words. And you'll probably say, oh, I'm comforting myself. I'm making it up. I knew he would say that, something like that. So I'm just filling in the gaps so I could keep. Don't discount his efforts. You are not crazy. And if you need to pretend like you are so that you can communicate with him in the quiet of your heart, allow that to be that. You don't have to tell anybody about it ever if you don't want to. He is there for you. He loves you just as much as you love him. He says more. I love you more. He wants to say, no, more. Boy, he's a character, man. I am going to leave all of Jordan's love with you, Cameron. Thank you for letting me connect you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. Loving that. I got one on his handwriting on my chest, on my heart. Ah, look at that. And he'll always be in your heart. Wow. Love that so much. Fantastic. You're welcome, Cameron. You're welcome, Jerica. Sending love to you guys. He always said that, and he's a character. Yes. Yes, he is. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for letting me bring him through for you. I'm going to leave all of his love with you. Whew. All right. So Carol, you sweetheart. Carol. What's going on, girl? Let's do this. Carol King. You guys are awesome. I will read all the comments on the replay. They kind of fly by pretty quick. But I do appreciate you guys liking and following my page so you don't miss anything from me. Checking out my event section so that you know when I'll be on. Some folks are having trouble with notifications. So you may want to go in on my page, click those little 3 dots and make sure that you are set to all notifications and not just like highlights or something. Because I am on at least 3 days a week and my schedule has now changed for the new year. So I'll be on Mondays for Zodiac Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays will be the days that I'm live on my page. Everything good is happening. I love this. Good, Carol. Then let's give Carol a fantastic message since everything good is happening. All right. Beautiful message. Hey, they want you to have one of these too, Carol. I love this. You guys are the best. Carol. Ooh. Love it. Carol, this is totally supporting this whole message. I see it coming through for you. Oh, hey, girl. Hold on. Let me get you one of these too. It's here. Wow. Thank you, God, for Carol and all of her success. I am so excited for this. Aw, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I am grateful that Spirit has connected us, and I am so glad that you guys feel the connection like I do. Thank you so much. So, Carol, the cards that came out for you, the first one is the Two of Spirit, Higher Self. Love this. The second one is the Four of Cycles, decrease. Okay. Now, I love these cards together because what this tells me is that Carol has pulled away from the physical, the material, and is really leaning into her spirituality, is really leaning into her higher self, her intuition, her divine plan, the inspiration that comes through you, what raises your vibration. This tells me that Carol is staying away from lower vibe nonsense. And I love this because that is what is magnetizing into your life all of the joy and all of the success that you want and that you're starting to see, right? Soon to be time to sleep under the stars. Oh, yes, absolutely. It's probably bedtime for you already. You're middle of the night. Luke, goodness. I don't know how you hang in here with me. So, Carol, I love this message. Now, let's go here. The card from the spiritually selected deck is number 30, creativity. Time to connect with your sacral chakra and tap into your creative abilities. We all have our own unique ways to be creative. Perfection is not needed. Listen to the messages you receive. So, sacral chakra is all about those passions and creativity. And Carol, Spirit is telling me right now that as you are refraining from the lower vibe stuff, staying away from that kind of thing, you're really pulling in your authentic frequency, you're anchoring that, you're experiencing life, in that way as an empowered person with integrity. Now, it's important to move the energy where it needs to be. Okay. So, in order to hold a greater amount of light, Spirit is asking you to intentionally bring some light into the sacral chakra. Okay. So, sacral chakra is what governs your romantic partnerships. Okay. So, listen up. You're moving in the direction of a harmonious union. So, doing some work intentionally on the sacral chakra to make ready for that connection is what Spirit is calling me for you right now, Carol. So when you're sitting, and you have a moment, just breathing that intentional energy from above your head down into the sacral chakra. The color is orange. They want you to breathe orange and let it fill up the sacral. Now, the sacral chakra is just below your belly button. Okay, so about 2 inches below your belly button, smack in the middle of your abdomen. Okay, there's an orange ball. Okay, so Spirit wants you, Carol, to imagine that the divine above your head is pouring in this beautiful, brilliant orange light, and it's going right into your sacral chakra, that ball that's just below your belly button, and you're going to watch it illuminate. And they want you to breathe that in until that ball is firmly orange. Okay, you can visualize this, experience it, sense it in whatever way is right for you, but breathe that in, let it fill up. Once it's full, continue breathing and let that orange fill your whole body and even your auric field, which is an egg shape around you, top to bottom, all the way around, up to 3 feet around you. Okay. So imagine putting your arms out, go about to there, fill it up with orange to encourage, enhance, and strengthen that sacral chakra as this creativity is flowing through you, but also as the universe is lining up that harmonious union, that intimate connection, the partnership that you desire. You're making space for that. You're embodying that energy, that healthy frequency to allow it to come in. Surrender to success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of possibilities. Now, listen, it says abundance, and right away, my head goes, everyone thinks abundance is money. Okay. But that's not what I'm talking about here. Surrender to the abundance of any damn thing you want or need in your life. Okay. That's what I have from this card here. Surrender to success. Surrender to you are ready to experience abundance in relationships, in family togetherness, in romantic harmony, right? And in financial endeavors, in your schedule, and all the other ways. You are ready to experience this. So don't look at the roadblocks of the past because that potentially keeps them alive. Okay, we're going to close the door on the past and move forward into this bright future that you are resonating with your beautiful frequency. Keep doing what you're doing. I love this. The sacral Definitely reinforcing and strengthening that sacral as you make way for your partnership. Today was the anniversary of the pulmonary embolism that every doctor said, as bad as it was, I shouldn't be here, that something was keeping me here. I was pretty bad, but I fought back to get here. Hell yeah, Carol, you fought for your life and you won. Thank God for that. So, happy anniversary. What a beautiful memory. Happy anniversary. I'm glad that you are healthier. I'm glad that you are in better spirits all the way around than you were at that time. And I really feel like now that your body's getting to a healthier space and the finances are where they're at in a good way, and you're feeling the peace and contentment, you're able to pour back into yourself now. And that's illuminating your energy field, that's illuminating your frequency, right? And it's drawing in all the things that you want to have. So allow yourself to wash and bathe in that orange light. The orange matters. I know you're saying, Heidi, those are just words, these are just visualizations, but we live in an energetic dimension, and when you tap into those energies, they truly do obey and help assist you support with what you're doing in the physical way. That's what I have for you, Carol. Thank you, thank you, thank you for letting me read for you. Now, let's see, guys. I wasn't planning to take any donations tonight, sweetheart. But if you'll give me, let's see. I can't let go. Hold on. There's a couple. Yeah, I would like to do a couple of quick cards. Look, I'm going to just do a couple of quick cards, talking to heaven. Okay, so if you have a past loved one that you would like to hear from, I'll do a couple of quick messages. I'll read it from the book for you. That way you have a little something to hold on your heart before I end up wrapping it up this evening. I will also do a group pick a card message. So stick around. Kate Pennington, yes, a card from your father in spirit. That's your card. Kate Pennington, you are never alone. I am here with you now. I'm standing right beside you. Heaven isn't up in the sky. It's another dimension and frequency level parallel with the earthly physical plane. Every moment of every day, you are accompanied by powerful and loving guardian angels who watch over you from their dimension. They interact with your physical experience to help you bring divine spirit into the earth plane. Without spirit, the physical world would wither, because spirit is the life force energy of everything and everyone. The angels and guides, including me, who accompany you, are your heavenly entourage of loving supporters. You, like everyone, have access to heaven's help by acknowledging and attuning to this higher dimension. Meditation, music, nature walks, creativity, and other gentle actions help you connect with us consciously. We are here. We are with you. Beautiful message. Beautiful message for you, honey. Kate Pennington, from your dad. Let's see. Sure thing. Yeah, I'll get there. I'm just going to do a couple talking to heaven cards, and then we'll jump back and I'll address some of the other questions you guys have. I guess I'm not wrapping it up just yet, but I'm going to be pretty quick about it. Sandra Hartman, message from sister. Sandra Hartman, message from sister. That one. Hi, Gina. Good to see you, honey. Thanks for tuning in. It's not over yet, girl. Sandra Hartman, from your sister. Believe in yourself. You can do it. From my heavenly vantage point, I can see and understand everything so much more clearly now. I can see that you and I never had anything to be afraid of. The only thing that was ever standing in our way was fear about the future. Yet now I realize that you and I create our own future. So I'm urging you to go forward with all of your heartfelt dreams. Leave nothing to chance. I believe in you because I love you. but also because I can see that nothing is stopping you unless you believe it is. I will be with you every step of the way. Sandra Hartman, that's from your sister, hun. Diane Fullerton from your son. Diane from your son, please, for Diane. Nope, they say it's that one. Diane Fullerton from your son. If I had only known then what I know now, I would have lived differently. You're welcome, guys. While living on the earth, if I had realized just how creative and powerful my thoughts were and their effect on another person, I would have been so much more aware of what I put out. Of course, I have regrets, but now I also realize that these were merely opportunities to grow. We never stop learning here or on the earth. My deepest wish is that from my words, you will learn to treat another person as you would yourself. Let go of the old earthly patterns of judgment and fear, and make an effort to bring love to everything and everyone who walks upon your path. That way, when you come here, you will have no room for regrets. I promise. Whew. And I can feel how he kept people at a distance. You know what I mean? That's what he's talking about here, is that he didn't necessarily have the love and compassion. He kept people at a distance and he judged people based on fear, and that wasn't healthy. And he knows that mom knows better than that. And he loves you and he commends you on who you are. Diane, a wonderful person, he says. A wonderful mother, but a wonderful person, a wonderful woman. Sending all his love, Diane. Let's see. Alan Young, my father. Alan, you're welcome. Oh, wow. How funny. So we saw this, but you probably weren't listening as much when it wasn't your card. Alan, believe in yourself. You can do it. From my heavenly vantage point, I can see and understand everything so much more clearly now. Wow. I'm feeling like dad may have had like an Alzheimer's or dementia or some kind of, I feel like maybe substances or alcohol may have been an issue here. Brain fogginess is what I feel around this. But I can see and understand everything so much more clearly now, regardless. I can see that you and I never had anything to be afraid of. The only thing that was ever standing in our way was fear about the future. Yet now I realize that you and I create our own future. So I'm urging you to go forward with all of your heartfelt dreams. Leave nothing to chance, because I believe in you because I love you, but also because I can see that nothing is stopping you unless you believe it is. I will be with you every step of the way. Alan, that's for you. Let's see. Jojo Rodriguez, loved one, best friend, father figure, if he comes through. Wow. Hold on now. Kate Pennington says, my dad came to visit me in a dream, but I saw 3 of him. Do you know what that could mean? That's freaking incredible, Kate. Immediately 3, dementia, Alan Young. Thank you so much for the validation there. I felt it. Dementia, the brain fogginess. Thank you for that. The clarity is now there. The understanding is now there. And what a liberating feeling that is for your father. Yoo-hoo! He wants to say, he wants to just jump for joy and click his heels, because having that mental clarity meant so much to him. And it was challenging to be in that state of being there towards the end. Alan, I know you understand this. He's super excited to have that mental clarity, and he wants you to know it. Okay, Kate Pennington, I'm back with your question, honey. Sorry about that. 3 of him. 3 means to me mind, body, spirit, mind, body, soul. You know what I mean? Those are mind, body, and soul. All 3 of those, your dad, but all the same person we live on. That's how I would interpret that dream, because there are layers to us. We do have different etheric and auric layers. So I want to say, if you were to get psychic, you would learn about all of this, but I'll just give you that one right now. So let's continue here. Sissy, Wait. Jojo, I apologize, honey. One of him came up to me and hugged me. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's probably the physical. Fantastic. But there are other layers to him that are still intact and there and present, right? Even if you can't interact with them. That's what I feel from your dream. That's beautiful, honey. You should journal those down and welcome more. Sometimes when we are dreaming with past loved ones, it can startle us to the point where, like, holy smokes, you're dead. What are you doing here? I must be dreaming. I'm awake in my dream. Let's talk and experience this. If you can find that lucidity, that's lucid dreaming, when you accidentally wake up in your dream and go, hey, I'm dreaming. What can I do? Enjoy and embrace that visitation, that encounter, that connection. That's exactly what happened. Love it. Thank you. Beautiful. Jojo. Yes, I'm with you, Jojo. Best friend, father figure, if he comes through. Jojo. Jojo. Is this someone who likes cigars? Whew. That's for you, Jojo. I've got 2 cards for you. I'll read them both. But right away, I see a cigar, and I'm not a cigar person, but, you know, some people are. The first card that you have, darling, is don't be afraid. My transition has changed everything for the both of us, and you may be frightened of the future as a result. Please know that you have nothing to fear, my love. Rest assured that all of heaven is watching over you, including me. Although you can't be in my physical presence any longer, you can definitely rely on my spiritual presence, which in many ways is much more powerful than when my soul was limited by my body. My love for you has increased now that I'm no longer restricted or distracted by physical demands. And with my increased love for you, I'm able to help you even more. And I also feel that he may have been bilingual, darling. Maybe English wasn't the first language, or maybe he was just very fluent in a couple different languages. Oh, you've got one more card. Let me grab it. This is for Jojo. I feel healthy and happy. I can now do amazing things I never dreamed were possible. And it feels like I'm doing them in a physical body, except I'm so much lighter, freer, and more flexible. So I can do acrobatics if I want. I can fly. I can jump as high as a mountain, and I can move instantly between locations. It's magical here. The main thing that I want to emphasize to you, though, is that all the aches, pains, and suffering went away with my physical body. I can breathe, see, and walk like a healthy young person now. All the limitations of a physical body are gone, and I'm enjoying my spiritual body. I also see how I could have taken much better care of myself physically and enjoyed better health. And I hope you'll take this to heart too. After all, we only get one physical body per lifetime, and it is built to last a lifetime if we take care of it. Jojo. That's what I have for you. He always said he was Puerto Rican. That is definitely him. Wow. Thank you, God. Thank you, JoJo's past loved ones, for stepping in for her as well. Thank you. Thank you. Sissy, you're next. Sissy, and then Gina McCaffrey, and then I'm going to jump over to Anna. Sissy. I'm sorry, it was Anne. My bad. Sissy, your friend that passed in September. The card is, I see all of your thoughts. I can now hear your thoughts and feelings so much more clearly than when I was living in my physical body. Wow. Honey, I feel a bit of selfishness around this individual. I mean, hey, we can all be that way, but this is someone I can feel like right away. I can hear you more clearly now than I did when I was living, because sometimes I didn't listen, because sometimes I didn't answer the phone, because if there wasn't something in it for me, sometimes I wasn't there for you, right? I can feel some of this here, and I just want to express that regret and remorse from the other side. as your friend most definitely wants to be present and available to you now. Yes, he was at times. Thank you for the validation. He's letting me know, and it hurt you. And it hurt you, whether it let you down, disappointed you, messed up the plans, threw a monkey wrench in something. He's telling me, I'm sorry. He's telling me to tell you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was a selfish brat at times. Back then, I was consumed with my own ego thoughts and distracted by my fears. Now that I'm free of those shackles, I can focus upon giving and loving. So, whenever you'd like to talk, I can clearly hear you. Just think my name and then trust the thoughts and feelings that you receive from me. Those are my communications with you. I totally respect your free will and would never impose my will onto you. I only want what's best for you. So, please know that I'm here when you wish to talk. I love you. And he says, like, he's there for you when you wish to talk, because you were there for him. You were always there for him. And he wasn't always there for you in life, but he is there for you now. He is here for you now. So allow yourself to engage. I'm so glad that you have that communication bridge as well, Sissy. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I do see a lot of the comments. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that, Jojo. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Gina from her father. Gina McCaffrey from your dad in spirit. What is Gina's card? Wow. Gina, I want to say to you, do you ever get a tickle in your nose that goes away? Like a tickle in your nose, you're going to sneeze. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, wait. No, it's gone. It's gone. Your dad's letting me know that that's him being very close and present with you. And sometimes you feel like you're going to sneeze and then it just dissipates. Now, the times that you actually sneeze, let it be a sneeze. You know what I mean? But the times that it dissipates and it isn't a real sneeze, say hello, Dad. Thank you for being here with me. I recognize your presence, and maybe there's another way that I could sense you that wouldn't tickle my nose so much, if that is what you desire. Always, she says, thank you so much for the validations. How could I possibly know any of this at all? Because your dad is in the house for you, Gina. And because he's in your house too, tickling your nose and showing up in the ways that he can. And I'm glad that I could help you connect that dot so that you can have that communication and embrace that and build upon that in your own life. Yes, that is him. The card is here. You are never alone. I am here with you now. I'm standing right beside you. Heaven isn't up in the sky. It's another dimension and frequency level parallel with the earthly physical plane. Every moment of every day, you are accompanied by powerful and loving guardian angels who watch over you from their dimension. They interact with your physical experience to help you bring divine spirit into the earth plane. Without spirit, the physical world would wither, because spirit is the life force energy of everything and everyone. The angels and guides, including me, who accompany you, are your heavenly entourage of loving supporters. You, like everyone, have access to heaven's help by acknowledging and attuning to this higher dimension. Meditation, music, nature walks, creativity, and other gentle actions help you connect with us consciously. We are here. We are with you. Beautiful. Relax into those non-sneezy sneezes and embrace that communication as your father reaches to you from the other side. Sending love to you. I'm going to leave all of his love with you, Gina. Thank you for letting me connect you guys to those cards real quick and your past loved ones. Please know that those are just little teeny taster readings. Just a card real quick. I do offer private sessions in which we can really dive deep with your past loved ones or with your intuitive guidance or whatever it is that you may need, the energy work, the animal communication. I am here for you. Some people choose to book a private session to work on their psychic development because they don't want to take the program. They want to learn on their own. That is totally something that is available. It is an option. And yes, Anne Iva, question, romance. Where is my romantic relationship going with the love interest? Okay. You're welcome, Gina. Sending love. And hello. Welcome. I'm just going to get a couple more messages here before I wrap it up with a group pick a card message. I've been on for almost 2 hours, but if you check me out, I will be on again on Saturday. And I would love to connect with you. And Iva. Wow. Holy smokes. I could not make this up if I tried, and I am the reader that will tell you. I am. I am the reader that will tell you. And Andrea, I will read for you after Anne. Okay. Sometimes the patterns hit us all and the messages are the same. All right. Sometimes they're not. Anne, where is this relationship going? You got 3 cards, honey. I can't even make this up. 6 of Wands. This is victory, achievement, success, greatness. Major Arcana card number 6, the Lovers. This is literally the twin flame, soulmate, romantic partnership, kick-ass card that is in the tarot. That is what it is. So victory, achievement, the Lovers, and on the bottom of on the bottom here, the King of Cups. This is the romantic male suitor. Okay, if the court cards can be people in our lives, and this is that man of your dreams. Okay, so the fact that these 3 cards are here, I can't make this up. And Iva, this tells me success. You have found a wonderful partnership. This will go to great places as long as you co-create with this individual and grow from wherever you're at. Fantastic. I'm telling you, I have cards that say cheater, cheater. They barely don't say scumbag. Okay, these are not those. These are awesome cards and beautiful, beautiful energy. I got goosebumps from head to toe. I love giving great messages like this. So thank you for connecting. Andrea, let's see. Andrea's question is the same as Anne's. Okay. You guys are the best. So Andrea Johnson, I got a little something for you, but this is the one. So Andrea Johnson, you are asking about the relationship that you're in as well. Okay, so this is the first card that fell for you. Major Arcana card number 0, the Fool. The Fool is about a new way of being, a new pattern, a new way of life, right? So this new relationship that you're embarking on is something very new to you. Maybe you haven't even taken that step yet. Okay, I'm kind of thinking about this romantic interest, but I'm not sure if this is going to be in the long haul of things for me. Whatever, it's new, it feels different. The Fool is not a fool. The Fool is stepping into something that is new. Okay, it might be a little uncertain. It's not like something I've ever seen before, but I trust that the universe is guiding me. I trust the spirit is directing this and protecting me. Okay, this one fell also, King of Wands. This is about actions, taking big, bold actions. That's why I say to you, honey, if you haven't spoke up about this, if you haven't made that move yet, this is a call to step into it and see what happens. Okay, I really feel like this is something new, and the desire to move in that direction is very strong. So allow yourself to embrace this, however it may unfold, and and experience what it has to offer. I do also want to say to you, Andrea, these are excellent cards, excellent cards. Okay, but what's important is that any relationship, you're authentically yourself. Because if you kind of change yourself just a little bit to fit what you think they want you to be like, okay, or maybe this is the best version of me. I don't cuss. I always have my makeup perfect. This, that, the other thing, whatever. It's important to be yourself. And if you are the kind of person that doesn't cuss, that always has their makeup perfect, etc., then that's cool. Be authentic. But as you show up the first time, the second time, all the times, that is how you are. That's how you are expected to be. And Spirit is saying if you're showing up in an inauthentic way, then the relationship that you are creating is built on inauthenticity. It's not real. They are building bonds of intimacy with whoever you're pretending to be, not who you really are. So step in as you are, being yourself. And if this is the twin flame soulmate, my divine counterpart, they're going to accept your flaw having ass and you theirs, right? You're going to work through these things. But if there's somebody who says, oh my God, you cuss, your makeup's messed up, I can't be with your gross self, right? If this is somebody who's going to say that, then they're not for you anyway, not worth the time. You might as well find it out quick, fast, in a hurry. Can you accept me as I am? This is who I am. And if you cannot, then I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to move forward on my path and hold space for whatever is in alignment with who I really am. Do not change yourself. Andrea, I want to say this is a beautiful opportunity. Take those steps. Be courageous. Make that first move. You know what I mean? If that's what you feel drawn to do, but be yourself first and foremost. And if it doesn't work out, then it wouldn't have worked out anyway. Good night and God bless Paul and Luke. Karma, your son loves watching me. I'll try not to get too hyped up and crazy. You know what I mean? I love you guys. You're awesome. Let's see. Gotcha. What's the celebration cake for? I don't know. I don't know. Where's the celebration? Hey, thank you for those stars, Stephanie. I do receive 1 penny per star and they all add up and it does help me out. You guys are awesome. So let's do this. I'm going to do a group pick a card message from the Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia Choquette. So your card options are going to be 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to go ahead and read it from the book. So pick your card and message, whatever feels right to you. Take a little bit of a breath and a pause and say, it's my card. 1, 2, or 3, Spirit. What is it? And then decide. There's 1. Woo. There's 2. And 3. So I've got 1, 2, and 3 here. You're welcome. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. 1, 2, and 3 from the Divine Energy Oracle. And I'm sticking around for the whole time. So I'll just say my card is number 3. Why not? And I thank you guys for tuning in with me. It has been a total pleasure. If you're interested in connecting with me on a deeper level, HeidiCorona.shop is where you can find all of my info. And you can also find links to all my different social media pages right there from my shop as well. So if you want to check that out, feel free. All of my reviews are there on my shop. If you scroll to the bottom, you can flip through all my 5-star reviews, which I'm totally grateful for and proud of, because it does show that I'm a legitimate spiritual practitioner. So if you guys did receive some kind of a reading from me and you wouldn't mind giving me a review on my page, that does help me out. People read those and it does help me to remain relevant. So thank you guys so much for all of your help with that. I can't wait. Get Psychic is going to be awesome. The welcome meeting is tomorrow, you guys. So welcome and what to expect. And the actual program begins next Monday. Next Monday, it's coming in quick. So if you want to get psychic and develop your intuition with me, then check out my shop. If you were drawn to pick card number 1, your card and message says, ask with sincerity. The universe is available to assist you, but will only be accessible if you are in the state of mind and spirit to receive new direction. Your divine energy will guide you, but it won't agree with you. So before you ask for insight, you must be open and available to suggestions that may differ from your own. Wow. Your divine energy is calling you to be receptive to the support of the universe by opening your mind. Are you prepared to listen to higher direction, even if it means a change of plans or considering a new outlook? If so, then answers and guidance will be revealed. Your divine invitation says, let go of your fixed beliefs and projections about how things must go, and let the universe reveal a better way. Step out of your own way so that higher wisdom can direct your life. Clear your mind of preconceived notions and wait for guidance. Be open and flexible. Help is on the way, as the universe has better plans for you than those you have for yourself. Beautiful card. Love it. Yeah, there's a lot of psychics on TikTok, man. And I'm kind of on TikTok and I post a few things there, but I don't know how to make it work for me, and honestly, as a collective, the earth is evolving. All of the beings that live on the earth are evolving evolutionally. And as a collective, it is available to us to tap into our spiritual nature, our spiritual abilities. It is becoming so much more common now than it has been in previous years. So there's really nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be nervous for. It is the natural next stage in human evolution. Now, if you were drawn to pick card number 2, your card is bust out of your cocoon. One phase of your life is ending and a new one is beginning. You are on the verge of exciting new possibilities, even though you may feel highly restricted at this time. You aren't trapped. Like a butterfly struggling to become free of the cocoon, you're simply breaking free of present limitations and releasing your spirit to a greater, more expansive, and creative tomorrow. Your divine energy is calling you to push past your fears and limitations and have the courage and confidence needed to soar to new heights. You are on the threshold of spreading your spiritual wings in brand new directions and embracing your full potential. This is a very exciting time and well worth any discomfort you may be feeling. Your divine invitation says, be honest and realize what no longer resonates with you. Step away from things, situations, and people that do not bring joy and vitality. To reach out for something greater, you must first let go of what is in your hand. Wow, I love that. To reach out for something greater, you must first let go of what is in your hand. Boom. You are entering a time of spiritual empowerment, able to fully engage with life on your terms. Who are you today, and what do you want to experience right now? Once you decide, nothing stands in your way. Woo! Beautiful card and message number 2. Now let's see what we have. I chose number 3 because I'm staying till the end. How about you? Let's see what it is. Loving that. Of course not. Karma, me and another reader said you have a celebration coming up, and would it be bad to try to find out what the celebration was for? No way. Take that into meditation. Ask Spirit to give you an idea of what the upcoming celebration is ahead. It could just be a very great shift, like a big raise in your vibration. Could be something, that turns around. Of course, it's not bad to tap in. Whether you receive the information or not is totally up to your spirit team. They may not want you to have the information until it is the right time. However, the fact that myself and another reader said it was coming is kind of double validation for you to expect something special on the horizon, something positive on the horizon. But yeah, feel into it with your own intuition. If you choose to do that, Karma, there's no way that can jump back and bite you. Hi, Tina. Boy, I'm having trouble. There it is. We are on the very last card, darling. So it must be yours because it's mine too. Now, if you picked card number 3, friends, our card is take the lead. You're intuitively beginning to find your way. Notice what part of your life leaves you so confident that you no longer feel the need to ask for outside approval. What qualities inspire others to compliment you for your bright energy? Your divine energy is calling you to trust your creativity and elevate your confidence. Let your natural beauty, grace, talent, and wisdom take over. Don't wait for others. Take the lead. Allow your optimism to carry you past the dreary scene of the moment, keeping you on track with your soul's path and pulling others out of the shadows and back to center as well. Your divine invitation says, allow your love of life to prevail over current negativity and cynicism. Ooh, I feel this. Be the beacon that eliminates darkness and ignites the sleepy imaginations of those around you, not to show off or be the center of attention, but as the leader who keeps others from losing heart and spirit. Shine on and spread your wings. Don't wait to be invited. Let your light speak for itself. Wow, I love this for us, number 3. Beautiful cards and messages for us today, guys. It has been such a fantastic Thursday sitting with you on this day. You got your deck. Yay. I'm so excited, Tina. So excited that you got your deck. I hope you enjoy using it. I hope you love it every bit as much as I love it. Thank you for your support. Yeah, guys, I do have my real life Oracle deck for sale today. You didn't really get to see it much on this because I got a lot of tarot cards that came out, but my Oracle card deck is also for sale in my shop if you wanted it to use in your own hands, in your own life, in your own home. That would be awesome. Until the next one, guys, I will see you Saturday night. Check out my event section. Keep your ear to the ground. So much love, so many blessings. Bye, friends.